Coming in. You're live. That was a stressful one. Wait, my mic's not. Wait. Camera. Where's the mic? Oh, there he is. Nice. Good broadcast. Okay. And we are live, and I am here with someone that I've wanted to meet for a few days now. I do apologize for the late start. I am your host who's overly caffeinated on like his fifth energy drink today. I bring you the Cake Monster.
Yo.
From the moment I first saw you, I was like, this guy's going to be interesting. And then I see the snack cakes come up. I'm like, oh, yes. And you could just see the grin forming. And I was like, who's this guy sending me a friend request? I was like, and then I see the message. I'm like, oh, my wife saw me jump out of my chair. The biggest question I have right now is, where did the idea come from, the Cake Monster?
So I was training, of course, with Congo Kong. I'm a Congo Kong student, and they were like, "Hey, here's the thing. I don't know what gimmick to give you," and I was like, "All right, that's fine." And as we're going on and creating everything, because I'm getting ready to start wrestling, and CFR comes up to me and he was talking about my butt, my cake, and he goes, "You got some cake back there?" And the eyes widen up of Congo Kong, and he goes, "I got it." And ever since then, this is my this is my gimmick.
It's brilliant. Like, with a name like that, the crowd probably fell in love with since day one.
Yep.
I was going through your YouTube channel. The first match you uploaded was Haas Huxley. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Darla. I'm like sitting here like, interesting name for that guy. But Cake Monster, I love that name. Like, and then the snack cakes make it 100 times better.
Yep.
And I was going through your YouTube because as soon as I saw the name, I was like, let me go just find the YouTube.
Yeah.
See if my mic's working. And then your first upload, your first music, as you were saying, was "Baby Got Back," and I'm sitting here like, you know, all the boys in the back are just like, oh man, like they put their head down and just start enjoying it because that's the best part.
Yeah, that's so I was going for a theme song because a wrestler has to have a significant theme song for him, and at the time I didn't have a single song at all because I was wrestling singles in some places, and I was going with originally Super Beast by Rob Zombie,
Ooh.
and it wasn't fitting right. I didn't like it. It was just something I just decided to pick or whatever, and I was just like, well, I am a comedy based character, I'm more of the fun loving guy. Um, I was like, so let's just get something that talks about the rear end because I'm a cake monster.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that song. I was like, this would get everybody loving my theme song, especially the fans and also the big guys in the back. And yeah, that's my official theme song when I go like and do like singles runs.
So your match against who was that the last time? I've been trying to catch up on all the Midwest wrestling combat shows. That was Eric Surge. I know you used it against him, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Yes.
Well, I might have. I might. I think I faced Eric Surge a handful, or maybe a couple times. I've never faced him in MWC though. I don't think. Yeah, no, I've
Yeah,
never.
not MWC. I can't. Was that Shogun then? It may have been Shogun.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
100%.
But the guy, but I'm like looking Indiana independent wrestling. You see all these faces, but I say the independent wrestling's like, oh, our weather. You don't expect one thing because something else is going to happen.
Exactly.
But I've got Latino Heat, one of my co-hosts, who is actually in attendance with me because the Snacks and Suplexes crew, we were on what would you even call that? We were on what they were considering the hard cam, like caddy corner of the entrance. We took up pretty much
Yeah.
half of the ringside. We got 8 tickets, I think. It was a fun show. My dad loved you, and my dad's not a wrestling fan. My
That's
dad loves
awesome.
snack
That's
cakes,
awesome.
though.
That's awesome.
So I appreciate that. And I got I can't even enunciate that. ESCW8J saying hi in the chat. So most of us out here, I've been running this channel for 12 years, and the name came from an idea similar to yours. Like,
Yeah.
somebody's like, "You like eating on camera?" I was like, "I don't like it, but I always eat something. I'm always hungry." So the Snacks and Suplexes came to be because I did backyard wrestling, and it's fun.
Mhm.
But the end goal was always let's go independent. But I had a family.
Exactly.
And I believe you have a cupcake monster, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I
Little
do.
cupcake monster, yes.
Yeah,
Sweetest thing ever.
I got actually two. Got two little kids.
Ooh! I got twins. I understand.
I got a 6 going on 7-year-old, and then I got an almost a year old.
That year-old keeps you on your toes.
Yes, yes, he does.
But congrats on the 2 kids. But let's answer this other question I always forget to ask. What is your go-to snack since you are the cake monster?
Oh, go-to snack. Surprisingly, it's not cake. Surprisingly. Oh, that's a tough question. I'm usually a guy who just eats a lot of stuff. If I had to go to, it'd probably be like a granola bar of some type. I'm always a granola bar guy. I like chocolate and stuff, and any chocolate chip based granola bar. That's me.
Every person I've had on here, it's never the same thing. I love it because Anthony's like, ooh, I love ice cream. I love candy bars.
Yeah.
Sturge is like, oh, give me a good Kit Kat.
Yep.
Not white chocolate, just an original Kit Kat. Okay. Like, good one. And who was that? Also from the show, Tate Manson. Good guy. He's into big figures and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's awesome. We're going to hang out. What is your pre-match ritual if you want to get into that with us for a few?
Oh, let's see here. Get all the gear on, of course. As soon as I get the gear on, going through the match and everything through the head and making sure it's all good. And then I take smelling salts.
Ooh.
I right before I get into the curtain or right before I'm about to go out, quick little smelling salt opens you up. You're all wide awake. You're all good to go.
I've had my experience with smelling salts. Not by choice though. Not by choice.
The first couple times it does hurt. It does sting the nostrils. It does do everything. But after a while, it'll wake. Basically, all it does is just wake me up. Basically, that's all it does to me. And then take a quick drink of water or whatever, and out I'm going.
You came out full of energy. Like it started like the first step was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting, and then you explode with the snacks in hand. And let's be honest, you had the third biggest pop of the night besides Anthony and Surge.
Well, those two are the Fort Wayne natives, so
yes, and it's Anthony's been around so long. I've been following him on social media for 12 years. If someone's like, "There's no way," I was like, "Yeah, I've been following him that long," and I'll show him. It's like, "Yeah, I've been Fort Wayne wrestling is my jam," and I took a break the last few years watching it, and then I came back to this show, and it's exciting.
Yeah.
I had no voice to talk to any of y'all, so my co-hosts were like talking to everyone. I was like, I can't even talk. From drainage, I was Done. What was that inspiration for wrestling?
Oh, loved it ever since I was a kid. I mean, I think that's probably almost everybody's go-to. Is I've always loved it since I was a kid. I would say 1 to 2 years old. Uh, my favorite wrestler was Triple H growing up. Um, and I always wanted to do it since I was little. Was going to try to be an actual referee, surprisingly. Um, and somebody came up to me and they're like, "Hey, if you want, we can try to do wrestling." And I was like, "Oh, well, you have to be like a football player, you have to do high school wrestling and all that stuff." And surprisingly, no, you don't have to do that to start wrestling. And so I contacted New Era Wrestling, which is about a couple hours from where I am, probably 3 hours to for Fort Wayne, down south. And they were like, "Well, we got a sister company," and they're like, "It's right close to you. It's about 45 minutes away." And that was Congo Kong. And I got there, tried out, and automatically got accepted. And rest is history.
Yes. Speaking of Congo, okay, if you can describe Congo in a few words, go ahead, because I love Congo. I've been friends with him on Facebook just as long as Anthony, and I've always asked him wrestling questions.
Yeah. Couple words. It's not really a whole lot of words that you could. A couple's that's a doozy.
Monster.
uh, he's a monster. Loving. If you're on his good side, he's good to you. Respect. I have the amount of respect is there's not enough. I feel like because he gave me the shot and he, you know, uh, yeah, monster, loving, respect.
I will say, your match, Oh So Delicious versus A Boy and His Monster. There was no losers in that match. Everyone got something.
Yeah.
And it says a lot since I know a little bit of the inside of wrestling. Congo not taking the pin, letting, is it FTK? I think is that his name?
CFR.
CFR. There's
Yeah.
so many acronyms in wrestling. There's so many. But see, I'm actually doing an interview with him in a few days.
There
I
you go.
everyone, because I'm pretty sure I reached out to almost everyone on the roster, and the only one who gave me crap for it was Rush Jones. Only one. But I don't care. He's massive. But
He's a massive dude.
he did give us a Snacks and Suplexes shout out on the show live, so I thought that was pretty cool. He's like, "Isn't that cute?" Free advertisement. Free advertisement. Who would your dream opponent be in pro wrestling? Still
Dead or
living, of
alive.
course. Still living. Still
Still
living.
to be honest with you, if he was still wrestling, it'd have to be Triple H.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
He is my idol, and that's who got me started with wrestling. And I love he doesn't go too fast. And like, you got a lot of the wrestlers and stuff that do, the fast pace and everything, but he's slow and methodical. And
Even his comeback especially. I'm
exactly.
picturing it now. That knee to the knee drop, he takes his time with it. The slow step back and then the dropping knee.
Yeah.
Speaking of moves, there's one that I popped, two moves that I pop especially hard for. Your spear, especially midair. I was like, ooh. And then you did Tour of the Islands. People don't realize how hard that actually is.
Yeah.
Being able to spin with someone roughly 200 pounds on your upper body is not an easy feat.
It's not. It is not. Yeah, the spear. I wanted something when I first started wrestling. When I first started, my very first finisher was a Death Valley driver. which I did use during that match to get the win with Camden Francis. But that's one of my main moves that I still use. But the spear, I wanted something quick and easy to use or whatever, and I could hit it on almost everybody. And now I call it the slice, which that's my name for the spear. And then the Tour of the Islands, I wanted a powerful move still to do, to at least some of the smaller guys or whatever. And I decided to do the Tour of the Islands, which I call Tour of the Pantry. But yeah, I think I seen Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo in WWE. He does the move and everything. I was just like, I don't really see anybody do that move because it looks easy, but the amount of timing and everything that goes with that move, especially.
It's not just explosive up. You're turning onto your like. Exactly. I can break it down, but you got to do it all at one time, and it looks so smooth, man. Like smooth as butter. Not making another food reference since we're right there. Smooth as butter.
Yeah, because it is.
So I was like, ooh, and then the crowd lost it. I loved that. Do you collect wrestling memorabilia, figures, anything like that? Figure hunting with your kids?
I do. My son, he loves wrestling, and he has all the figures. I've got some figures that are in totes right now because we are trying to move actually from this house to another house. So I have it all packed up right now.
I've been through my fair share of moves.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I have anything sitting somewhere. I don't think so.
I mean, you do got a cool mask. I couldn't even explain your mask, so I was like, how do I explain this? The only thing I can come close to is Grado when he dressed as Odark and just threw the mask on. That is the closest resemblance, but nobody wears it.
Yeah, I got this mask. I got a mask right now that I'm currently washing. My last match that I had, I faced Tate Manson, surprisingly, and he misted me, and he got on there, and it's supposed to be easy wash, but the things right now are not coming. But then I also got
OxiClean.
OxiClean. Yes. And then I got this one. It's my third one, and this is for special appearances or special matches or whatever. It is a minion.
Oh, I like that one.
I'm
a big fan of minions.
Yes, I have a whole minion gear and everything that I have. So
I will say this: a comedy gimmick is so hard to get over. What was the hardest thing for you to suck up? Like, oh, I don't want to be comedy, or did you go open arms, just dive head first?
I'm an open book. I love the comedy wrestlers. I love Santino Marella, Kurt Angle when he did his spots back in early 2000s. Like anything comedy and everything. A lot of people, you love the wrestling and everything, but you also got to think about the characters, the gimmick. If you just do moves and everything, yeah, it's cool and everything, but you also have to have the gimmick. You have to have the character. And when I first started wrestling, I wanted to be, this guy that can do all the fancy moves and everything. And Congo just looks at me and he goes, "What's your character?" And
absolutely.
And so, he gave me the thing. He goes, I want you to be a mix of old school Doink the Clown, but also, he named a couple other guys that are on the indies or used to be on the indies. And I was like, okay. And he just basically gave me the name, gave me the character or the basics of it. And he just goes, here you go. And whatever you see is all what I've put into it.
It is awesome, but I will say there is I look forward to see where you're at in 2 or 3 years. Like, let's see where you go from there because Anthony's development over the last 12 years that I followed is insane. Where you
Yeah.
probably watched his matches, you're like, look at this, and then you see where he is now. He was
Yep.
good, and then he became better each and every year.
Exactly.
Yes. So each year you always get better and always find something to look forward to.
Yes.
Uh, my brain flopped for a second. I know I had more questions here a minute ago. I've just been up too long, and what had happened is our Wi-Fi went down. I'm sitting here trying to message everyone.
Yeah.
Darling.
I created a mess for you. I love you. You get to clean it.
What mess did you create?
I moved the couch around.
Okay.
You let me alone in there too long.
Yeah. Well, happily married man, but lets me have these cool toys.
Yep.
I've got a bunch of Bray Wyatt. I've got full-size Pokemon Pop figures and a bunch of
There you go.
DVDs, and there's even more on my back wall.
Man, you got a
I'm a
collection.
physical media guy. Always have been. And if I'm like using my laptop or anything like that, I have a DVD player.
There you go.
It's one of those things that I didn't think I would need until I got older. But little
Yep.
stuff like that. Okay, we're at about 22. We got time. Let's see if I can find one more good question. Who
No,
on
you're
the
all good.
roster? Who on the roster is the best to travel with? Would you say would be the best to travel with?
Best to travel with. I travel a lot with Camden Francis, of course, because we are a tag team. Everywhere we go, we're basically a tag team. There might be one or two promotions that we might not even be a tag team on, but overall, we are a tag team there. I travel a lot with Juice and Tate Manson.
Juice and I went to the same school.
There you go.
Different times, but I'm like reading everyone's Instagrams. Yours is very well detailed. Same thing with I'm gonna send a link, add everything there. But you said everything. Who do you think would be the worst one to travel with?
Ooh,
Travel the road with, yeah.
travel the road with. I wouldn't think there would be a whole lot of bad travelers. I think everybody has their flaws, of course, but I would say probably out of everybody, probably Jacob Braun.
And it's not even mean. I got him right after this.
He's a good dude. He's a great dude. But out of everybody, he is that egotistical, no offense, asshole that he is. But yeah, he's good.
Smooth.
But I've traveled also with Anthony Toatelli. I've traveled with Eric Surge, CFR, Congo Kong. A lot of great guys. And they're all great. I love all of them.
Look, that's what I love hearing. But before I forget, here's the link to the Cake Monsters YouTube page, which has quite a bit of matches. I don't know if it can be seen on screen. Yes, it can.
Okay.
I'm not the most tech savvy person you'll ever meet, but honestly, I subscribed. I think I subscribed to this before I realized you added me back on Instagram, but I pop for that. I pop every time a wrestler adds me. But I attended the MWC Mayhem show. Honestly, I think this is your best match so far, and then A Boy and His Monster. From what I've seen.
Yeah,
I enjoyed this whole show.
Yes. Every match I feel like I'm just getting better and better as time goes on. The matches though, I've kind of been iffy on posting on matches and everything just because I don't have anybody to record it or whatever. I can't get the footage. But whenever I do get the chance, or whenever I have somebody to record it, I always have the matches always posted up on my YouTube. They're always there.
Oh, absolutely. And that's how I figured out your first Cake Monster theme. And I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. And I think I've watched almost everything. And I'm probably going to add some of these to playlists of my own. Because they're good matches. If I'm going to watch wrestling, I'm going to watch it fully. Like, there's no such thing as bad wrestling. But these guys who put their heart and soul into the ring is what means the most.
Exactly.
And I'm drinking flavored Red Bull with boba.
There you go.
I always tell people I'm the over caffeinated host because I am over caffeinated.
I
But
get it.
before we close things up here, can we get what you want to be known in as wrestling for in known in wrestling, like what you want your legacy to be, or to pass knowledge to the next generation?
Um, whatever characters or whatever you can do to try to get yourself put out there, just try everything. I mean, um, look at me. I'm a comedy character. And now every place that I go to now, either I'm loved or respected or laughed at. I at least have all the time when you go to a show now. Yeah, I might not be the main event. Yeah, I might not be the champion there, but everybody's going to remember my character. And, you got a lot of those guys that, just want to do the flippies. Like I said earlier, want to do the flippies and stuff. But yeah, you get that cool spot. But if you see a character that you like, you're going to try to follow them more. You're going to try to see where they're going. But yeah, I mean, just try everything. Um, spots are fun, but you want to also make sure you take care of yourself too. Um, I don't do a lot of the flips and everything like that. And I'm surprisingly, I'm only going to be turned 24. I'm that young.
Wow.
I'm
You don't
only
even want
that
to know
young.
how old I am. You don't even want to know.
But
If you're
yeah,
24, you were talking about Triple H. I was a teenager when he was going through his reign, or no, I was 12 when he was going through his destructive
right.
reign,
The
or
reign of
nine,
terror.
nine. So yes, his reign of terror. But as you were saying before, getting a reaction is better than no reaction.
Yes.
Like if
Exactly.
somebody boos you, you suck as a gimmick. You still watch. You didn't
Yep.
leave. You
You
still
didn't leave.
watching. And I love your gimmick, man. I'm gonna cut this off here just to make sure you got a busy life. I do. I want to make sure you're good. But yeah,
All
I
good.
do appreciate your time, and I will be in touch with you because at the next MWC show, I'm starting a 52 wrestler autograph because I want to get you all to sign a full deck of cards and post
Awesome.
it on my empty space. It's something different I've never seen.
Yep. Yep. Latino Heat asked a question.
Yes,
What's it
yes.
like traveling with CFR? It's fun. I mean, he likes either chocolate milk or sweet tea. That's his little drink that he loves drinking. Um, but he also, when you tell him to go to the bathroom, and he doesn't go within an hour, he's trying to go to the bathroom again when you're on the road. But he's fun overall. He's a good guy.
Oh, our rule is whenever we drive down to Indy, Kentucky, anywhere is we don't try to go. We don't like, oh, I don't have to go. No, you go. We go
Yeah,
no matter what. You try. You try.
exactly.
Same thing with having a little one. You try to go. Just try. Just sit on the
Yep,
toilet, relax. You know you have little ones. You know. Can you
exactly.
try to go potty?
Yep.
I mean, you could try
Trying.
holding his hand and walking him into the bathroom.
Yeah, good.
That's what I did with my brother-in-law. I walked his hand to the bathroom to make sure he tried to go to the bathroom. And
Yep.
he's 20 years old, so I'm 30.
Yep.
And Latino Heat TM, he's usually the guy with the other hat and the ponytail.
Oh, okay.
But yes, he's my twin brother, actually. Most
Oh,
people are like, there's no way. Oh, yeah, we're twins.
I can see it. I
But
can see
it was wonderful to have you on, man. Again, I appreciate your time. And next
it.
show,
Thank
I'm
you.
at least getting an autograph and a selfie because it will probably be one of my first photos on Facebook or Instagram.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. But I'm gonna cut this off here. Everyone, how do we just follow? How do we follow Cake Monster on social media? Just type in the Cake Monster on Facebook,
Yep.
YouTube,
Usually, if you type
Insta.
in, yep, usually if you type in Facebook, on Facebook, Instagram. Instagram is the official Cake Monster. Is I think the handle. Facebook, you just type in Cake Monster Wrestling or Cake Monster or whatever. Usually, it should pop up on there. I do have a page on that, and then YouTube. You already gave the YouTube link. Those are the three main ones that I always use.
Yeah. I do appreciate your time. I am
Yes, thank you
Michael
for having me.
Christian, and I'm probably the biggest Cake Monster fan ever now because this man I will tell you. Okay, I'll just say the exact message because I was in awe for like 12 hours after reading it. So I was like, who is this guy? Hello, this is the Cake Monster. Tate Manson told me you guys were possibly wanting me on Snacks and Suplexes podcast. Whenever we get together, I am totally down for it. Like that is how you reach out, and that is like my jaw hit the ground and I screamed because my wife's like, "Are you a child?" Yes, I am. I am a child who grew up with wrestling toys. But again, I do appreciate your time, man.
Yes, thank you.